Hello everyone, Praise Good here, and welcome back to another episode of Evidence of Insider Trading. Balan Wonderworld. I'm trying to keep my optimism about this game. It's not going well. Anyway. So last time we fought a boss, and the game refuses to tell me what I have done and have done right and done wrong. And I'm trying very much to understand. I'm trying very hard to understand. My brain cannot wrap things around it. The dolphin and the diver. Okay. So, a swimming world. Now, hold on. We're going to try a couple things here. Okay. So that sort of works. So you can get gems out. You can still get gems out of those things. You can still get gems out of those boxes. You don't have to be the plant thing. Let's see. So I can walk on this. Okay, that didn't work. So what does... I need a key. Well, there's my key. Thank goodness it's like within eye shot. Okay. Got rid of the flower thing, so that's what I was hoping for. Oh, these are slide streams. And, man, it just... This very much just feels like, how many different ways can we have you jump? That's literally what it all feels like, is how many different ways can we have you jump? But yeah, I'm understanding the flow of what I'm going to do for the series. I'm also understanding the flow of what the game expects. It's basically every world is going to have X amount of Balan statues. You have to collect those various Balan statues. Statues? Yeah, statues, by the way. You have to collect those varying amounts of Balan statues. I did it again. Statues. In order to even access the... Okay, I was seeing if I can multi-jump. You have to collect a certain amount of them, and you open up the next world. And then you got to take abilities to previous worlds, or you got to take costumes to previous worlds in order to even access everything that's in the game. Am I following this right? Probably not. Listen, I'm not gonna make the joke. It's too easy. I'm just gonna go explore. Huh. Well, that sort of worked. Oh, that was the way I was supposed to go. Okay, fair enough. I just kind of did that as a fluke. But there is a... There is a bit of me that... What? Oh, it was an egg. They're trying to bring me an egg. Oh. Creatures. Okay, give me that. Thank you, small birds, for bringing me things. I guess. I guess thank you. I don't know if I should be thanking you, but I guess I am. Oh, I'm also finally getting these blue Tim Chiroo. Yeah, no, it's not any weirder if they make it like a diver. If you want to call it, if you want to act like that's what I'm questioning. It doesn't make it any less weird if we have a diver in the picture to try and like ease the quote unquote ease the tension of this at all. It doesn't do it. Can I? I cannot change. Okay. So we cannot change the costumes while we're mid-jump. Like, a bit of this isn't making sense simply because, like, if I had my weird little jackalope, I could probably jump over there, but I can't. I'm stuck as this wolf. Yeah, that's nice and all. Here, hold this. Hold that. Hold that. Hold that. Hold it. But yeah, the fact that they're giant ladies is not making this any, you know, any less weird. Now that looks destructible. It is not. This looks... That does... I would say that looks obtainable. Oh, there's still something fighting me. Okay, I thought I was like, why is the music still picking up? They were still fighting me. But anyway, in the continued chronicles of Yuji Naka making games that he thinks are making games because he thinks we're still playing things on the Atari. One button doing everything, and I just have context clues to figure out how to. I just have to use context clues to figure out how to actually circumvent things. I don't know. That makes sense. What do you mean? Okay. So I can jump and then... Oh, do I have to hold it the whole time in order to... Yeah, I do. Nope, don't like that. Don't like anything about what's going on right now. Well, I think this may... I think, oddly enough, that may be how I get access to the... I think that may how I'm actually designated how to get some of those things back in the first worlds, possibly. So I think I'm already... solving part of my traversal problems. Yeah, you can be mad at me all you want. I'm going into the slipstream and leaving you behind. I'm pretty sure a lot of people who... I'm pretty sure a lot of folks who have, you know... played Sonic game, you know, seen other people in the world play Sonic games, and then been like, you know, see people play Sonic games, and then are looking at this. I have the same thing about just Sonic games. You know, just like, what is the importance of this? What is the draw to this? I think I understand why people kind of get weirded out by Sonic games. I think I get it. Oh, they literally give us a lot of time. I thought it had to like be a perfect thing. Well, let's see if we can figure out today if I have to get perfect excellence on everything, full excellence in order to get if I have to get full excellence in order to get a thing. This comment makes no sense, by the way. And now just jump cut to somewhere else entirely. Yeah, there is like a moment or two of pause that gives you that moment that lets you get the excellent pretty easily. I just was preempting it a little too hard. Yeah, like I felt like I was late on that one, but the game literally stopped long enough to give me the excellent. So we'll find out today if full excellent is necessary in order to get one of the trophies. God damn it. And that's the kind of thing you only get access to once per level, too. I cannot redo it otherwise. And that's over the... Okay. Alright, would you like to explain how I get over there without dying, then? Because this bubble works, but not that good. That looks like a new thing. Well, let's adventure and make mistakes. Sure? So, we're gonna jump out of the slide streams I already had access to. That That just felt redundant. Yeah, that just feels redundant. I feel like that's kind of the trend of this whole game. It's just like, we're trying to give you more abilities, but they all feel redundant. Anyway, I'm going to attempt to bubble blower my way across. Yeah, they're really trying to, like, hype up this thing so much. They're trying to hype up so much of this stuff so much. Trying to hype all this up super hard. And I think they forgot about how hype works. And I am so far deep into this level. I am so far deep into this level that I am not collecting all the statues, even though I have seen a handful of them. Yeah, that's nice and all, but I'm leaving. Oh, hi. Like, I'm looking at the world thing and trying to think, how do I circumvent a lot of this? Like, how do I circumvent a lot of... I am not the bubble blower. I am not the bubble blowing baby. But yeah, I'm like looking at a lot of this, just like, okay, how do I circumvent your challenge in order to get at some of this stuff? Because I just feel like I'm bashing my head into the walls repeatedly. Is your jump better? Your jump is not better. Well then, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to hold A. Oh, there's... That's what we're dealing with here? That's what we're dealing with here. So the statues can be literally anywhere in a level. But it does feel like some of the statues, like, I have to come back later with different abilities in order to get them. I literally saw the statue, so now I'm going to run back for it. But I get... Well, after I avoid my own demise. I held the jump button. I definitely held that jump button. I held the jump button, and it prioritized the bubble blower over all else. What? Okay. I wasn't sure what you were putting down, so I was incredibly confused. And now I can't get back across, can I? Yeah. Okay. Again, it does so the game 100% prioritizes... Activate the thing. Will not activate the thing because there's enemies. This... Oh, there's a bubble blower right here. I'll get a key to unlock it. So the game 100% prioritizes you. It prioritizes you accessing your costumes over... It prioritizes your costumes over everything else. Or I should say that costume portal, whatever you want to call it. It prioritizes that, and I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that. Oh, was it like way out there? So do I have to go up and above the whole place to get there? Because there's that one out there, but I definitely can't get that one out there. And there's definitely not updrafts. Despite what it may look like, there's not updrafts. I'm gonna have to. Okay, at this point, I'm just operating under the logic. I'm operating under the logic that I'm gonna come back later with a different ability, and that'll give me access to all that I want. Um... Well, that makes more sense. That's the second to last one, but I already saw one of the other ones in this world. Anyway, jump back in. Yeah, it's over there. And again, I don't know how I'm supposed to get there. Well, that's nothing as stupid as... I'm going to regret trying to do this. Because I'm going to have to redo the whole stage, but... Yeah, that's what I thought. Actually, just an idea just crossed my mind about this. Yeah, an idea just crossed my mind about all this. A couple actually did. It is something in that ballpark, by the way. Yeah, it's so... Oh, hold on. It is something like this, where like... Is there a... Yeah, there's no way up and across with this. Yeah, you can just shout the battle music at me all you want. I'm not participating in these battles. I don't have to, so I'm not going to. Yeah, there's another one. Okay. I have more abilities, so... Oh, thanks for the key. I don't think I'm gonna need it, though. Oh, there's this area out here. And a platform that I don't know what the hell to do with. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I do. It's that the platform does nothing. I'll take it, fine. Although I am starting to see, I think the you are literally supposed to just shove your face into everything and feel like you're going out of bounds, but you do eventually find the correct path forward. Yeah, that doesn't feel good, by the way. If it wasn't obvious by the fact I'm like cringing at everything I'm doing, that didn't feel good. That jump didn't feel good to make. But yeah, there is that little thing there, but okay, I cannot, there's no way I'm clearing that gap as I am right now. Maybe on top of all that over there, but from here, I think it's just safest to go get the statue. So they very much do expect you to go shove your face into every single little nook and cranny to get everything. And there may not be any part of this that's like, hey, come back later with a different ability. There may not be any aspect to that whatsoever. They may give you all that you need in the level in order to access everything. Yeah, epic fight and all that jazz. I get it. I hate that, like, this is the level where I now understand how this all works, by the way. I also, just now remembering that, oh yeah, I have to, like, redo the whole... I have to redo all of Act 1 and 2 to get those statues. To also get, I have to redo all of Act 1 and 2 and opening act just to get that. But yeah, that's how I get this. So I found all but one of these at this point. I'm going to have like a video where I just revisit, aren't I? Okay, the coral does count as an obstacle in this instance. Well, with that unfortunate bit of knowledge unearthed, can I just jump up there? I might be able to. Hold on. Nope, just barely too far away. Which means I have to redo all this. Yeah, I can't go up there from here. So... And can I change abilities here? So... Alright, there's a statue in the middle. I don't know where it is, but there's a statue in the middle of all this. That's the one out there. So yeah, in the mix of all this, in the midst and mixed of all this, I'm supposed to be able to get on top of... I'm trying to bite my tongue very hard, by the way. I'm very much trying to bite my tongue as hard as I can. I am drawing blood. I am biting my tongue so hard. But even like someone like me, who tries their damnedest to find positivity in even the bleakest of areas, I'm running out of positivity juice. Okay, so I did get on top of this, or some part of this, at some point. I just don't remember how. Alright, I got nothing. I assume I've got to come back with another ability of some kind, because, like, when I use those wind streams that are circled around the outside, yes, I can go, like, I can, with the bow blower, try again. With the bow blower, I can, like, ride them, but it does nothing other than maybe giving a little bit of vertical. It doesn't make my bubble last longer. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything of the sort. So yeah, it does not make my bubble last longer. It does not make my bubble stronger. It does not lift me up in the air above note. So I'm operating on the assumption that I have to come back. A game should not be making me this angry. And yet. Anyway. Oh. Well, hopefully that's not a problem. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just dump off all my stuff here. Oh. That one's rainbow. Anyway, I'm going to dump off all my stuff, but everyone, I do want to thank you all so much for watching this episode of Balan Wonderworld. And come back next time when I'll lose my damn mind even less, hopefully. I'll see you folks then. Take care.